Gatewalker, the gate of prosperity has opened, and a future of expanding wealth is already moving toward you. Quietly, relentlessly, like a golden tide that cannot be stopped. What once felt distant will soon feel inevitable. What once seemed out of reach will begin unfolding at your feet. The path before you is shifting, and the winds that touch your life now carry only one message. Your abundance is awakening. You are not here by coincidence. You were drawn to this moment because a turning point has begun, a point where scarcity loses its voice and the roots that held you back begin to loosen in the presence of something far greater. The gate recognizes your energy. It knows your steps. It has waited for the exact second when you would stand before it, ready, aware, and willing to receive what was always meant to be yours. Listen closely, Gatewalker. The opening of this gate is not symbolic. It is an energetic event, a shift in the invisible architecture surrounding your life. As it rises, as it emits its golden resonance into the horizon of your future, the frequency around you begins to realign. Old patterns start to crumble. Hidden doubts begin to dissolve. And the quiet strength of prosperity finally has space to breathe through you. You may feel a subtle pull right now, as if something within you recognizes this moment as the beginning of a new chapter. That sensation is not imagined. It is the first ripple of your own financial awakening. A reminder that you are entering a cycle where clarity becomes effortless, where opportunities find you with unexplainable ease, and where abundance begins to flow with a rhythm that matches your own heartbeat. Let this truth echo through your mind. The scarcity that once shaped your choices no longer holds authority over your path. The gate burns through the old stories, the quiet fears, the beliefs that whispered of limitations. And as that old soil is cleared away, space is created for something luminous to emerge. Your capacity to become a source of wealth, not by force, but by alignment. So breathe, Gatewalker. The ritual has begun. The gate is open, and the future that once felt impossible is already rearranging itself in your favor. Gatewalker, now that the gate has recognized your presence, prepare yourself to step into its light. The shift you seek does not begin outside of you. It begins within your breath, your awareness, your willingness to release what once held your spirit tight. So inhale slowly, as if drawing the golden glow of the portal directly into your chest, and exhale the weight you carried without even noticing. Feel the tension loosen. Feel the old pattern soften. Feel the path beneath your feet becoming lighter, clearer, more aligned. With every breath, you move closer to the frequency of abundance. With every exhale, you shed another layer of scarcity's shadow. The gate responds to this cleansing. It brightens, expands, and pulses with a light that feels almost alive, as if it recognizes your readiness and mirrors it back to you. This is not imagination. This is resonance. Now bring your attention quietly to the space behind your forehead, the place where thought becomes vision. See the clouds around the gate shifting. See the beams of golden light stretching toward you. Feel the air change, thickening with possibility, becoming warmer, humming softly with the promise of what is unfolding. You are not just observing the portal, you are being aligned with it. Let your shoulders soften. Let your chest open. Let your awareness rise like dawn breaking through the horizon. When you inhale again, imagine the light entering your lungs, flowing into your bloodstream, and carrying a message to every part of your being. I am ready to receive. You may sense a slight tingling in your hands, a warmth at the base of your spine, or a calm spreading through your thoughts. These sensations are the gate tuning your inner world to its frequency. The more you relax, the stronger the alignment becomes. The more you trust, the brighter the path ahead grows. This is your preparation, Gatewalker. The clearing of the inner space where prosperity's energy will soon take root. You are stepping out of the old vibration, and with every breath, you give permission for abundance to enter your life not as a wish, but as a presence. Breathe once more slowly, deliberately, and feel the transition complete. You stand at the threshold now, fully aligned, fully open, fully attuned to what waits beyond the gate. Now that your breath is aligned and your inner space has opened, the gate begins to answer you. Its light intensifies, rising like a silent sunrise, spilling across the unseen corridors of your life. The moment you've entered is not symbolic. It is a turning of tides, a recalibration of the forces that shape your path. And as the gate expands, something extraordinary unfolds. The root of scarcity, the quiet shadow that once hid beneath your thoughts, begins to dissolve. Listen closely, scarcity never lived in your bank account, nor in the world around you. It lived in fragments of old stories, in echoes of doubt, in memories that told you to expect less than what your spirit was designed to hold. But now, in the presence of this gate, those echoes lose their strength. The light moves through you like a gentle fire, warm, clarifying, awakening. It does not burn in pain, it burns in truth. See how the energy shifts within you. Feel how the inner soil, once tangled with the roots of not enough, becomes looser, softer, purified. The gate reaches into the places you thought were unreachable and releases the tension that shaped your decisions, your fears, your expectations. You are not losing anything. You are being freed. And as you stand here, the path ahead begins to unfold. Subtle glimmers appear where you once saw obstacles. Openings emerge where you once saw walls. Possibilities rearrange themselves with the precision of divine architecture. This is the moment when abundance stops being a distant idea and becomes a living presence that walks beside you, attentive and responsive. Gatewalker, notice how your chest feels different now. Notice the spaciousness around your thoughts. Notice the sense of quiet confidence rising softly within you. These are the first signs of your awakening. When scarcity dissolves, clarity replaces it. And when clarity appears, life begins to move in your favor, not by force, but by alignment. The gate does not ask you to chase prosperity. It calls prosperity toward you. It shifts the currents around your life so that opportunities, synchronicities, and blessings find you without struggle. You are stepping out of the vibration of lack and into the rhythm of effortless flow. Stand in this truth. Scarcity can no longer follow you. The gate has opened, and you have opened with it. Gatewalker. Now that the gate has cleared the old roots from your path, it begins to offer you a deeper kind of wisdom. Softly, quietly, through symbols that speak not to the mind, but to the spirit. These are not instructions. These are ancient truths disguised as whispers, guiding you toward a life where abundance flows with intention and clarity. Hear the first truth. Honor the flow of what enters your life and what leaves it. Every blessing, every resource, every moment carries a rhythm. When you recognize the movement of energy, rather than resisting it, you align yourself with the natural current of prosperity. Nothing is random. Nothing is wasted. Each exchange is a message, gently shaping your awareness. The second truth rises like a lantern in the dark. Protect your inner flow from silent drains. There are habits, impulses, and small fractures of attention that quietly pull at your energy. You feel them even before you name them. They dim your light, scatter your focus, and pull you away from the gate's frequency. When you choose to guard your energy, you strengthen the foundation where abundance can land. And now a third truth unfolds before you like a seed held in the palm of your hand. Preserve a portion of every blessing that touches your life. Not out of fear, but out of reverence. When you keep a fragment of your blessings close, you create sacred space, an inner reservoir where stability grows and prosperity gathers momentum. What is cherished expands. What is respected multiplies in silence. Then comes the fourth truth, etched with golden clarity. Only plant your seeds where your spirit understands the soil. There are paths that resonate with your essence and paths that drain it. When you choose directions aligned with your inner wisdom, the ground beneath your steps becomes fertile. What you nurture will rise. What you force will fade. Listen to the quiet pull. Your spirit always recognizes the right terrain. Finally, the fifth truth opens like a hidden doorway. Invite the universe to flow through new channels in your life. Abundance is not bound to a single source. When you open yourself to fresh pathways, possibilities begin to move toward you from directions you never expected. Expansion happens not through effort, but through openness. Gatewalker. If these truths stirred something within you, if the gate's voice echoed even faintly through your spirit, let the portal know you received its message. Touch the light by liking this video, and align yourself with every new opening by subscribing to this channel. Your presence here deepens the path before you. Now the gate calls you not just to witness its light, but to enter it. This is the moment where inner alignment becomes embodied movement, where vision becomes experience. Allow the imagery to unfold within you as naturally as breath. Before you stands the portal, towering, ancient, alive with golden radiance. Its light spills outward in waves, shimmering like warm sunlight over water. The air around you hums with a frequency older than memory, a vibration that feels both foreign and intimately familiar, as if you've stood here before in dreams you never fully remembered. Take a slow breath and step closer. With each movement, feel the ground beneath you shifting from heaviness to clarity. The footsteps that brought you here, Every struggle, every doubt, every quiet moment of endurance begin to dissolve behind you. You are not walking away from your past. You are rising beyond it. Now pause at the threshold. Feel the warmth of the gate touch your skin, soft, inviting, filled with a presence that recognizes you completely. This is not a doorway for everyone. It opens only for those whose spirit has awakened enough to perceive it. And tonight it is open for you. Lift your gaze and see the patterns of golden energy swirling within the archway. They move like living calligraphy, writing and rewriting the story of your unfolding abundance. Each line curves toward possibility. Each spark carries a message. Your path is ready. Now, Gatewalker, take your step. As you cross the threshold, the light wraps around you like a gentle fire. You feel it rising through your legs, your spine, your shoulders, clearing old remnants of scarcity, melting fears that once felt immovable, illuminating the hidden chambers of your spirit. The deeper you walk into the gate, the more weight you release. The more weight you release, the brighter you become. Inside the portal, the world feels timeless. Silent. Boundless. Here, abundance doesn't chase you. You merge with it. You feel a sense of certainty settling into your chest, as if something within you finally clicks into place. You realize that prosperity is not something arriving tomorrow. It is something awakening in this very moment. Walk a little further. Feel the golden current flow around your body like warm wind. It responds to your presence, adjusting, shaping, aligning, reshaping the landscape of your life long before you see the changes with your eyes. You are no longer approaching abundance. You are inside its flow. Gatewalker, if you have reached this final chamber of the gate, know this. You did not merely watch a message, you walked through an awakening. You carried your doubts across a threshold of light. You allowed the old shadows of scarcity to loosen, dissolve, and fall away like dust in the wind. And now, at the end of this journey, the gate reveals something only a few ever stay long enough to hear. Transformation is not an event. It is a vow you make with your own spirit. Feel how different your inner world is now. Feel the clarity resting behind your thoughts. Feel the quiet strength rising where fear once lived. This is the result of staying, listening, breathing, opening. This is the mark of one who walks with intention. Gatewalker, the portal honors those who complete the path. And you have done so with presence and devotion. The light that surrounds you now is not symbolic. It is a reflection of your own readiness. You are no longer standing before the gate. You are standing with it. And because of that, the blessings that once hesitated now move toward you freely, like streams finding their river. Let this moment imprint itself on your spirit. You are aligned with abundance. You are no longer shaped by scarcity. You are the one who stepped through when others turned away. And now, Gatewalker, the ritual reaches its closing breath. If this journey opened your eyes, if even a single spark of truth shifted the way you feel, the way you breathe, or the way you walk your path, I invite you one more time to like this video as a signal to the gate, a way of letting the universe know that its message reached you. And if one teaching, one whisper, one fragment of this prophecy touched your spirit more deeply than the rest, leave a comment below sharing the most valuable wisdom you discovered here. Through your words, I will know which Gatewalkers remained with me until the final flicker of this light. Before you depart, ensure that you subscribe to this channel. Your presence here keeps you aligned with every opening still to come, every transmission, every awakening, every new gate that reveals itself when your spirit is ready for more. Carry this truth as you return to your world. The prophecy does not end when the video ends. It ends when you stop believing in the power rising within you. And Gatewalker, tonight that power is undeniable.